When looking at recipe binders, there's some accessories you have to kind of keep in mind, and this is just a quick overview of just recipe binders. I've got other videos for the whole line, but let's just look at recipe binders here. This is a full-page recipe binder, half-page recipe binder. Full-size sheet of paper. This is a standard American sheet of paper, and you can see this is kind of like a half-size sheet of paper. So that's the main difference. So if you have a full-size recipe binder, you're going to have recipe card protectors in it. You may only have a few, you may have a lot. These ones are very typically 5x7 recipe cards. These are really only used, 5x7 cards are really only used for these large binders. And if you don't want to use 5x7 recipe cards, you can use 4x6 cards if you buy certain kinds of protectors that go with them. So you'll see the difference in size. There's a lot to be said for the 4x6 ones because they're very standard. There's huge variety. We have hundreds of designs for the 4x6 and only a few for the 5x7. The 5x7 designs that we have are very popular. We chose the very best ones, but you know, you've got more variety there. So half-page binder, you're only going to get 4x6 recipe card protectors. Then you got sheet protectors. So if you want to put newspaper clippings or you want to make your own family cookbook using our software or Microsoft Word, you're going to want to use some protectors to insert them in your binder. So 3-hole punches. You want to make sure that, and we only sell archive quality, non-transferable, heavy-duty sheet protectors. And that's true also for our card protectors and our sleeves. And that's because you don't want ink to transfer onto the inside of these things so that it gets all smudgy over time. You want it to be durable and long-lasting because you want your cookbook to last. Next up, you got some conversion charts. A lot of these binders already include some kind of conversion chart, but if you're using your own binder or you don't really feel happy with all the detail that's on those, we made super detailed conversion charts. And so on one side you'll see all these different conversions, and then on the other side we've got tablespoons and teaspoons, how to roast beef, all sorts of stuff. Like when I designed this some years ago, even a little spaghetti measure there. When I designed this several years ago, and a ruler on the side, I really tried to think of everything I could possibly want on my conversion charts because I was first designing it for myself. So on the half-page binders, you'll see there's 2 sheets instead of 1. Lastly, you'll see these recipe dividers. Now, a lot of our binders, again, come with dividers, but if your own recipe binder doesn't have dividers or you're buying one of our specialty ones that don't include them, you'll need to pick up some of these so that you can separate your recipe into different categories. Now you'll notice that they've got a little bit of mylar coating here so that they don't wear apart when they're sitting in the 3-ring binder, and you'll also notice that there's some coating right here so that as you're grabbing these they don't get all smudged because you might have like eggs or some ingredients on your fingers. So when you're writing on top of these, you'll probably need to use, a felt tip pen or something, or you can use one of our sheets of organizer labels. Just peel these right off and then stick them on there. And again, we've got those for full-page sheets and half-page sheets. That's pretty much all you need to know about recipe binders and how to organize them. I hope you find the one that's right for you and the accessories you need, and contact our customer support if you have any questions.